Hello, my name is Tara Slattery. Today I'm doing a workshop on the Charles Bonnet Syndrome, based off of the podcast Hallucinations and the Life of the Visual Brain by Dr. Oliver Sacks. Dr. Sacks is involved in science and poetry. Oliver did not discuss the type of hallucinations that are psychotic ones, but talked about hallucinations of the deaf and blind. He found interest in the visual hallucinations for the visually impaired. Charles Bonnet syndrome is a condition that causes patients that have visual loss to have a complex visual hallucination. This was first described by Charles Bonnet in 1760. Welcome to the Hallucinations Workshop. Thank you all for coming out today. I know how hard it is to deal with such a drastic change in your life, but just know that everyone else in the room is going through the same exact thing, and we as a group are going to work through it. Today, we are going to focus on the images we see during our hallucinations and take the time to analyze and think about them. As Lisa Sanders states in her book, Every Patient Tells a Story, vision is the most valuable of the five senses. More than 50% of the human brain is devoted to sight. So what are you seeing in your hallucinations? I want you to draw very specific details. If you think a character looks scary, figure out what makes you think that and describe it. If you think that the image suggests a certain place or person, describe the details that lead to that conclusion of the image. So I want you to take this time and draw what you see in your hallucinations. As you draw, remember the images are illusions, not delusions. Remember that these hallucinations that you have are more likely to occur when you are awake, alone, and in dim light, or when you are physically inactive. Some things you can do to prevent hallucinations are turning on an extra lamp, staying physically and mentally occupied, and spending time with family or friends and participating in social activities. Now, would anyone like to share their images and describe how they feel after drawing? Yes, Taylor.
Drawing my hallucination really just helps me to get a good vision of what it is that I'm afraid of, and that's blocking things in my mind, and it just gets me to see what the hallucination that I have is really about.
Great. Would anyone else like to share?
Drawing my hallucination helps me at what? Wait, stop.
Yes, Ashley.
I see a lot of people every day, and I feel like drawing my hallucination helps me get those images out of my head and onto paper, and I can go about my day better.
Okay, great. Well, that will be it for today. Thank you everyone for coming. Remember, you must always keep a positive attitude. Thank you.